Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
How's this?
A fair? Nice counter. Oh, the throw connects.
All in with a rush.
Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. With super arts and ooh, what a smart throw.
Links it.
Keeps him out. Knew the throw was coming. Throw is denied. Impact squash. Both sides getting ready. Target combo into. What's next? Leg burns out. Does she right? Noticeable life lead.
All in.
Flatlines him.
Player one really had to fight for that one.
No shortage of drama. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Medium kick hits. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Decides to go in with the target combo. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Slips the grab. Reads the throw and shuts it down. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Sticks the jump in. The low doesn't connect. It adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Parries the projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Springs forward with the drive rush. Dashes forward. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Little time left. What's the play here? Burnout activates. Are they thinking about how they were not cleared for takeoff? Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes to the overdrive. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? There's an overdrive shorty. Breaks the block with a throw. Gut punch shreds them. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Okay, flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start drops in with the top two. Smart play with the throw. That's a counter. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Good distance for a shot. Clutch anti-air. Player 1 throws them. Ooh, you solar plexus strike. With a bit of putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
How'd I lose?
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes air to deny them a chance. The low kick is blocked. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Drive gauge finally recovers. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above, are we going to see some fireworks here? Doesn't miss a beat. Player 1 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 holding on. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Burnout activates. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal?
Dashes out the cage right there.
Will this be enough to kill? No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this. Shakes things up with a fireball. Connects with the throw. Checks with a medium. Low heavy, but no go. Player. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Sets up with the jump in. With the solar plexus strike. Links it. This is a bad situation to be in.
All in with a rush.
Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that move. Breaks those shins. Grabs them. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off. Decides to meet them in the air. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rapid KO? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Dashes forward. Both fighters planning something? The low heavy is denied. Grabs and throws them away. Excellent block. Manages to... Oh, the throw connects. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Still scrapping for control of the space. Here, reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 can't use any drive, wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Turns the drive gauge. Carries the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Takes a trip. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. All right, what's coming up next? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. In a dire situation, they kept experiencing burnout. Knockdown and player 1 in trouble with no drive. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Gets the smart play to stop the opponent there. That counter's got to have rattled them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Jumps up. Just out of range for that throw. That's a counter. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive resets. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Drive boosted Hadouken. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. The low! That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. A real test of nerves here.
Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round.
Well fought!
Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Starts with a jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. No good up high. Next up, these two fighters are perfectly synced. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup here? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good job blocking the jump in. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Barely blocks the jump in. Experiencing burnout. G-Right KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Nails the anti-air. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Their spacing is so on point. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Burnout activates. Player connects with the throw. Solar plexus strike.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. G-Right kick for a mix-up. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Got their eye on the air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Spends the gauge on the... What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick. Katsu's out of the quick dash. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Ooh, what a smart throw! Knockdown and... Player 2 experiencing burnout. Taking chunks out of each other here.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super!
Player 1 brings it